I'm a pretty normal guy. Hey, pleased to meet you.
It's been an extraordinary ride for the self-proclaimed normal guy. Within the last few years, Paolo Nutini has gone from a small Scottish town to rapidly climbing the UK charts and is now heading across the pond to the US. But how did this 20-year-old find his tune?
I used to sing along, you know, and then just kept on singing and singing and found it something to do at lunchtimes in school. I joined a choir in school. I was the only boy in the whole choir. It was about 40 females. It was a good ratio, and then that sort of just furthered the interest more, and eventually I got spotted singing in the town hall in Paisley, where I'm from, and my man set me up in a recording studio.
Soon after, Paulo was signed to Atlantic Records thanks to the unique, mature quality of his voice.
Bow out, remember how this used to be.
My voice, it's not a trained voice, which means it's you know, it can be temperamental in the mornings, and maybe just not, you know, just doesn't make the right sounds.
Not sleeping at night.
I use my diaphragm to sing. That's the noise that comes out.
But I'm going from bar to bar.
That noise has been said to sound similar to the greats, such as Joe Cocker, Rod Stewart, and Al Green.
When you hear that, you know, it's nice, but you know, it's just, it's something where, you know, you could maybe even see yourself being in that position. But having this sort of label, this sort of soul label on you now, I've managed to gather that a little bit in Britain, and which is nice. But you know, soul's more of a feeling than a genre. You know, it's more of something you feel inside you. There's no real musical influence on the album as much as just sort of subconscious little having listened to music. These things, I think, listening back, some certain aspects shine through, but it was more the people, it was just more what was going through that was the influence, you know.
So is the two-time UK Platinum artist feeling nervous about the album These Streets US debut?
I don't feel the pressure at all. We did so many shows last year that exceeded my expectation, you know, so I don't have any more real expectations now. I just have hopes.
One particular track of These Streets, entitled Jenny Don't Be Hasty, tells what happened to Paulo when he met someone else's expectations with a half-truth.
Everybody's done it, I'm sure. It's just lying about my age to try and get a girl, you know. I met the girl after one of the shows. I wanted to find out, you know, and she looked older. And then later on in the conversation she went, yeah, can I ask, what age are you? And I went, 22. Around 23, yeah, 23 in a couple of months. Same age as me, coincidence? Yeah. But I was only 18 at the time. The rest went on for a month, and then after that I remember lying in a bed, reading a magazine, reading a review for 18-year-old Paolo Nutini, and I thought, no. So I knew I'd have to tell her, so I told her, and then she slapped me and told me to go away, and I've never seen her since. From Tanya in the University of Chicago. Hey. What has been your biggest obstacle in the US tour so far? It has been the insane law that I yet can't have a drink in a bar. That was the biggest one, but I think the more, between the jet lag and the no drink thing in bars, that's, you know, we're getting used to it now, you know, I think we're okay, so, but that's been it.
So how does Nutini handle his escalating success at such a young age?
I've just got to try and make sense of it all, you know. It's good, you know, but I think being honest about it is the best way to be, you know. You just sort of let people know that there is nothing more, you know, to me than being just a kid with normal thoughts, you know. It's, you know, becoming yourself as much as anybody else is, you know, and it's hard to become yourself in amongst all the craziness.